Hi, good morning, you all. This is Frank, Edison Landing. I'm here with Nick, the maintenance assistant for Edison Landing. And today we're gonna go. I'm gonna show Nick the process that we use. I'm training Nick to be a maintenance tech, so we're gonna go through the process. How do we punch a unit? I think I have a video out there. How do we do that again? So basically the same thing, but I'm gonna show Nick how we do it. Basically, we go through the unit, and before we go in there, Nick, we have. Okay, that's good. You're gonna go in there, but this unit has an outdoor closet, which is this one right here. So, Raymond is in here too. So he already changed the locks on it. So the first thing we do when we get the keys, we change the lock, right? We put in vendor, and what we added, Nick, we start by, if we start from here, make sure that we start on this door. Make sure the door is good. Make sure the door locks good. You can go ahead. Make sure it locks. Put the deadbolt in. Make sure, yeah. And I always tell my guys, if you're gonna start from your left hand side, your right hand side, whatever you pick. So Nick, whatever side you want to start with, we're gonna walk all that wall. So you're right-handed, you're gonna start. You already did the entry door. Okay. This is a closet that's right at the entry of the apartment. So Nick is gonna check, make sure this door closed. Make sure the shelves, the racks, they are in good condition. I always tell the guys, touch stuff, man. Don't just look at them. Always check. In the previous video, I have a video that as you go in the wall, you make sure the door stops are in there. Right, Nick, good. Raymond, do you have your tester for the receptacles? Okay, so in his bag, we're gonna go over, but we'll make sure that we check those. We have a tester, and you're gonna do that as you go to your right hand side. Don't lose track of that. You're going through here, right? Now, what's gonna happen is it's gonna take you to the kitchen. Okay. So in the kitchen, you gotta check all the drawers, make sure they open and close good. This particular unit doesn't have any appliances. We're gonna bring no appliances to it. So we're not gonna check, we're gonna skip that part where we're gonna check the appliances. But yeah, check out the door, make sure they're all closed good. You can run the water, be careful, because there's no dishwasher in this one, so we don't wanna flood the bottom of it. But basically that's what it is. You run the water, make sure the drain is good, make sure all the doors. Also check the pantry. Check all the shelves, make sure they're all good. See like Nick's checking all the drawers and the doors. Yeah, check the door. There you go. And yep. Basically that's you do, Nick. There you go. And then basically all the receptacles we check them. This GFCI. Make sure you press the button. Make sure they work fine. Press the little button right there. There you go. And then push the top one. Push it in. Push it real hard. There you go. So we know that's working, but we're gonna make sure that we use a tester. I think Raymond has a tester right here. There you go. Okay. So Raymond is the make ready tech. We just go and help Nick to understand this. So basically, you put this in the receptacle, and that will tell you. See, you want to have these two lights. Okay. So when you push unit, you want to make sure you have these tools at your disposal. Make sure you have these tools or testers. Okay. This will tell you if it's wired right or wrong. Okay. And it'll test. So basically, what you do, you go through all of them. Just make sure you don't want somebody moving in and having some electrical issues. See, Nick is showing good. Yeah. So he's going to the right hand side. You're going to check the light for the kitchen on and off. It's good. You're going to hear a smoke detector going off. That's Raymond. He's making sure that the smoke alarm, they are working. That was the kitchen one. So that Nick, that's what we do. We check the kitchen, the smoke detector, see how he pressed on to make sure that it was functioning. So that's good. It's all good. He already did that. So we also check the vents. You've done this before, Nick. Now make sure all the vents are clean. They look good. They're open. Check the dimmer light right here for the. Yeah, there you go. Dimmer light for. There you go. And then we have the laundry room in there. Make sure all the connections and everything is good. You can run the dryer if you want to. Make sure all the connections are nice and tight. These are new appliances, so you could make sure that everything, just touch everything, pull it down, make sure it's nice, tight, in place. This is the AC. Raymond already did this over here, but he already cleaned the coil. It's pretty good. So he already did that. See, we're going through the right hand side. You keep going, and basically what you do is thermostat. We have it on heat mode right now. It's pretty cold outside. So we Raymond have the heat, which is working. Perfect. So all the doors, make sure they're locked. Make sure they're locked. Also, one of the things that he does is make sure the striker plates. See this right here?
Okay.
Get all this paint out of it. Put a wet rag and they'll come off. Ceiling fans. Nick, you want to make sure you shut the light off of the ceiling fan. Make sure everything's, right now it's running. We know it's functioning properly. So shut the light off. When you walk in, if it's turned off, make sure you move the plates. Make sure that everything's working. Touch everything. Touch it. Make sure there's nothing loose in there. Nothing's gonna fall. Same thing with the blinds. Open and close the blinds. Make sure the window opens and closes. Yeah. And then you may want to try to do this right here. Lift it up. Make sure it goes up. You can go ahead and do that, Nick. And make sure those what do you call it? See if you don't. There you go. Yeah. And always make sure that you have screens on the windows, Nick. Make sure you have screens on the windows. Make sure these windows are open and closed. They're locked. Same thing. We're going through here. So this is the closet. Make sure the closet door open, close. Yeah, receptacle, same process. Make sure all the receptacles are working. Okay. And then same thing for every bedroom. If they have ceiling fan, make sure like I would say, put your hands on it, check the place, each one, move them around. Don't be afraid to touch them. Just go ahead and make sure they're all nice and tight. There you go. There you go. Move the ceiling fan. Normally what I do, I go right through here. Make sure it's nice in place. Yeah. That's all. Yeah, there you go. Spread through there. Make sure it's nice in place. There you go. And then all the switches are working. Now we go to the bathroom. Same thing. This one is a two. You can get. Make sure the towel rack is nice and tight, Nick. Yeah, towel rack. There you go. Move your hand. Don't be afraid to touch it. Pull on it. Flush the toilet. Make sure the toilet is fine. There you go. Cabinet doors. Yeah. So you see that light fixture that is hanging right there. So we make sure we take care of that. Stuff like that. You start writing in here. I see that you have a piece of paper and pen in your hand. So yes, you start taking notes. What needs to be fixed. Just let this running. Let the what do you call it? Let the water run over here. Let the water run on the tub. Make sure the drains are good. Make sure we know we remove the caulk from the tub. We caulk everything. When you do this over here, leave the diverter spout. Make sure the spout is water is going through the top. Go ahead and put it up. There you go. See that shower head? See how it's leaking right there? You want to take care of that. And this right here, something's wrong with it. So you can shut it off. So you make sure you write it down. Drain is good. Okay. Drain is good over here. So you can shut everything off. All your towel racks, make sure they're in place. Yeah. Always touch stuff. There you go. We have the exhaust fan in there. Yeah, make sure that's functioning. There you go. Make sure the medicine cabinet has the magnets. A lot of them are missing the magnet here. Yeah, make sure also, before I forget, when you run the water, make sure there's no leaks. Okay. Pull towel. Make sure it's in place. GFCI. Make sure it's functioning. Press the button. Make sure. Okay. That's good. So what you want to do, maybe press the button, see if the light goes out. You know, the little button top. There you go. So that's good. And you can reset it again. There you go. So some of these bedrooms, this GF5 controls the other bathroom.
Oh.
So sometimes people call, say, I don't have power in my master bedroom or master bath.
The GF5.
Because GS5 strip over here.
Okay.
So you have to come over here and reset it.
Okay.
You got power now.
Yep.
And that's pretty much what it is, Nick.
Okay.
You go through every door.
Okay.
Make sure the doors are closed, they close and lock. Like I said, the vents or the windows, make sure they all have screen.
Okay.
And go this way, electrical panel, make sure everything's good in there.
Okay.
Raymond already, we take care of the patio, the vertical blinds, ceiling fan over here, same thing, we have 3 ceiling fans in this apartment. This is a 4-bedroom. So you can see Raymond already clean the patio out there, hose it down, make it look good. I don't know if it's got any painting or not. And that's the process, that's how we do it.